Nasdaq dropped below the gap I mentioned. When is the rebound and what is the strategy right now? So today I'm going to show you Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500, and also some stock actually have some interesting move. Welcome to YM channel. Click like right now. This is only for education purpose. Now we look at Nasdaq daily chart. So the first thing we notice, we have this blue line turning downward. Since this point in my video, I also mentioned this is a selling point, and after that, I give you warning. We may drop until October. Okay, so I'm going to show you how come I would say that. And now, if you don't have my indicator, you can look at this gap. We already dropped below. Very sadly, on this day, they have a long wick, right? And they stay just above the lowest price of this gap. And somehow the next day, it go down. Okay, so basically this support become a resistance. This gap become a resistance. And right now, institutions start to come in, right? So we have some chance, but this is only rebounds because the blue line is still going downward. I say rebounds. Okay, I say rebound. So first, not all in. Second, we need to wait. At least this has to go above this red line first. At least it has to go stronger a little bit. Okay, right now, the big volume trader, they are weak because they're under zero, and also institution are going downward. Okay, so institution holding, this is holding, is going downward. Okay, although they have new entry, but this new entry doesn't mean this is a relative, this is an absolute low point. This only mean this is a relative low point, just like here, right? They can rebound and go down again. So depends how much money they go in, okay? So this is Nasdaq. It means the technology sector may be not good, okay? So now we look into S&P 500. S&P 500 is a bit better. So we still above this gap. There's a gap here on 5th of, basically on 6th of May this day, there's a gap here. We just still stay above this gap, okay? Do we look safe? The answer is the blue line, we still go downward. We already dropped below the purple. So it's the same thing. And we don't have institution coming right now here. You see, there's no buying. Like the green is the buying, institution buying. These are big volume buy. So right now we don't have anything. We just stay above this support. Okay, where's the sell signal? The sell signal is here. They drop below the blue and the blue changing downward. Since the blue changing downward, suppose you should hold more cash. Okay, you should reduce the stock holding. This is only education purpose. We don't recommend any trade. Back to the point, I want to show you something interesting for Nasdaq. Forget. Um, for the weekly chart, basically something monthly chart, weekly chart, it shows some movement here. Look here. We have a down signal here. And what is the problem here is we drop below the purple. Okay? We drop below the purple. You see the money go all the way down. So we need to wait. The wheel going up point is the red line change upward. And right now we are quite far away from the red line. What does it mean? It means it is not right now. If you are a longer term investor, this is not a good moment to enter Nasdaq because the red line not even close. So we need to go above this red line first, right? So this red line has to get close to this candle. So it's not really something happening soon. Okay, if you checking some short-term rebounds is okay. But if you're looking for longer time frame, like say you want to hold for a few months, this is not a best buy point. Okay. And another thing, we don't have any buy signal here, huh? We don't have the purple serve as support, but they already dropped below. But it happened few times for weekly chart, and it give us golden opportunity to buy. And hopefully we have the same signal later. Institution come in, and the best they have a purple candle show out. When there's a purple candle, it means this is a bloodbath. This is a bloodbath. Okay, so if you follow my channel, you shouldn't hold too much tech stock this moment. I mean Nasdaq. So monthly chart. Monthly chart, another important signal because today is 30th of July. So basically we are closing this candle in 2 days. So basically you see we drop below the red and the yellow disappear already. And if they stay this level, we close below the last yellow. This is a sell signal for monthly chart. It means they will have quite a big pullback. Okay, where will they go to? Either blue line or purple line first, right? So every time blue line serve as support or purple line, and if they go lower, which is they drop below the purple. And I want to say for monthly chart, we look red line. The red line is why I'm confused. So if they drop below, this is the sell point. Okay. And if they change the direction, we just don't hold anything until the red change upward. If you want to make profit for stock market, if you want to make big profit, not small profit, not 5%, not 8%, not 10%, but make much bigger profit, look into monthly chart or weekly chart. Monthly chart is the biggest profit and big profit is weekly chart. Small profit is daily chart. Does it make sense? Because it's a scale, okay? So right now we don't have any buy signal, but we do have sell signal. So something you need to be aware for Nasdaq. If you're still holding a lot of Nasdaq, be careful. Um, S&P 500. S&P 500 is a bit stronger than Nasdaq, but still our daily chart, you see here, we still stay above we close below the red, but we still stay above the lowest price of the last yellow, which is 7237.85. Okay, we still stay above, so still okay. But actually, we still have some risk if you see the big volume trade they're reducing, right? Right. So something you need to be aware. And when we look into Dow Jones is the best one so far. When we look into Dow Jones is strong. We are not even close below the red line here. Okay, so it's strong. And when we look into daily chart, daily chart, Dow Jones, the blue is still flat, right? And here, but the thing is, yesterday they have a quite a big candle. They dropped below the purple. So something we need to be careful. Are they going to follow US? Like, I mean, Nasdaq stock, or are they following the S&P? So something you need to be careful about here. Where's the money go? Maybe they leave US market and they go to another market. It's possible they do that. So you can also check other market. One of the market I mentioned here, I think 1 month ago, is this one. Is China in Internet ETF. And whereas the best buy moment is here, right? And actually, what's going on is you see money coming in, and how about monthly chart? Monthly chart, we're doing this. Monthly chart, we don't have a signal yet, right? They're still trying to go above this red line. We trade with red line for the monthly chart. And weekly chart is like this. Weekly chart, we have signal here. They go above the last purple. This is the first buy point. The second buy point is, we see a lot of institution coming in. So when they go above this last purple, this is the first buy point. And now the red is going upward, right? Now the red is going upward. So let's see how it goes. One thing I want to mention you, because if you look into this daily chart, okay, don't buy today, by the way. You can see a head and shoulder pattern here. Quite balanced, like quite balanced, right? Symmetrical, basically. So if they go above this leg line, basically we can flip as the distance between the neckline and the bottom flip to upside. Okay, so this is one of the way to predict the target price. And if they go above this target price, I mean confirm 3 days above this target price, they will flip again. So this is one of the way to do. Another way to do is you use my indicator, the blue line. We buy with the blue, we sell with the blue. Okay, so right now, do we have any buy signal for K WEB, this ETF. Basically, personally, this is only short term, this red line. If you buy with the red, you sell with the red. That's it. Okay. But I highly recommend you use blue line because I cannot update you every day. So use the blue line better. Okay. Another stock I find interesting is this stock. I have it. I don't recommend any trade, by the way. So we look into Adobe, this stock. Want to show you something interesting. It has been down like forever, right? A big down, like A, B, C. Have we already finished? For monthly chart, we know institution come in. We already go above this red line. So basically, we can get ready to go in, right? Monthly chart, we don't know is the bottom yet, but we know this is the bottom soon. We know. Okay, another thing, purple already disappeared. Once they go above, they close above this purple, this is the buy point. Okay, if you're a super long-term investor, you may have a look, but the red is still going downward. So there is no solid buy signal for monthly chart. But you know money going in, the big volume trader, they're going in, institution going in. You know this may be one of our golden opportunity. This YM chip entry doesn't flash really often. For Adobe, if it flashed in 1998, it flashed 2002, it flashed 2009. The last time is 2022 and recently. Okay, that's it. Like you can see how many times they flash this indicator. And if they flash, basically this is your, I would say, diamond opportunity to invest in this stock because it doesn't flash many times. Once the red line change the direction, this is the buy point. And when they, you see here, if we enlarge this, okay, when we enlarge it, another buy point, the golden one is they go above like three line here. They go very fast. But I know some of you like to buy at the lowest point, so you follow the red line also, okay? So I will follow the red line to do some trade also. So yeah, okay. And it will still take us sometimes to fry for this stock. Why? Because the blue is still going downward and we are quite far away from the blue. So it means this is our rebounds, but big rebounds, right? So if they go to the blue, let's say they go to the period low here, which is 266, this price. Also, basically, it's a very good trend line here. You see? Here, they serve as a resistance, support, 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 and here is resistance. Okay, because we're under this line. And another thing, daily chart, do we have any opportunity here? First, we go above this purple blue, and the purple blue, they're trying to go upward. Okay, and money is up, institution is up, they kick out all of the green already. And lately, they drop quite fast. So and do we have buy point today? My question is no. The answer is no. The best buy point is here. Second buy point is here. Okay, so today there's no buy point. So I want to say about the buy point thing. The buy point, it doesn't show every day. The very good trader, we don't trade every day. We trade when there we need to be patient to wait for the buy point and sell point. It doesn't flash every single day. It doesn't flash a couple of every couple of days. It is not like this. So the best buy, when I say the best, is not good buy point. I say the best. So this is the best buy point, right? So this is the logic when people ask me, can we buy now? But the problem is when you don't have my indicator, when you ask me, it's like a lucky draw. You make it bingo on that day. It doesn't happen like this. Usually, you need to wait. right? Because you miss it. So the cut-off price is a bit low and the resistance is very close. So basically the risk reward ratio is not good enough for you to do the trade. Okay, I'm holding this stock, yes. And I think this stock have a good opportunity. This is only for education because monthly chart and weekly chart tell us we do have some opportunity here. And you see here, the red change upward. We just go above this purple. This is significant. Maybe they will have some kind of pullback. Maybe. They will, actually. They will. They always have pullback. So we just for you don't for those people who doesn't have this stock, you may wait the pullback and buy. Okay, so this is the update today. I hope you like this video. Okay, like, subscribe, share with your friend, and if you want me to analyze some stock, and give me a comment below. And another thing I want to remind you, the next step, the next step, when is the start of the rebounds? Look at the red line, always red line. Red line tell you the rebound starting point, right? We have institution come in. When we go above this red, you can try not all in a portion of your portfolio and try to catch the rebounds because the blue still go downward. We don't know can they go above the blue yet. Likely no, because the monthly chart tell us we have a big risk. But this rebounds could be 10%. So if you want this 10% rebounds, is also good, but not today. I never say today. We have institution come in, but we're not yet above this red line. Okay, and we just need to wait when they above this red line to buy. When they change direction, you can add, and that's it. Okay, so for example here, right? See here. So this is the strategy. So I hope you like this video. Okay, like, subscribe, share with your friend. Remember, risk management is number one rule for trading. So manage your risk and don't do margin. Okay, see you next video. Bye.